extra fun. Like we're gonna start seeing the music.
Give me
like,
more
literally
Swedish
see
fish.
it.
And it's Cyndi and Chris, and we're hanging out with the Goo Goo Dolls. We're very honored to hanging out with John and Robbie. Guys, thanks so much for giving us a little bit of your time.
Yeah, no, thank you for coming out. It's cool to be invited to the big Christmas show.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we don't often get to have people back here at the house. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys, I was just telling Cyndi this the other day we're doing our show. I swear, I don't know if you remember a lot about Tucson, but I swear you've been here at least 7, 8 times.
Yes.
Maybe in the last 10 years. Would that be accurate?
Yeah, I mean, I like Tucson.
Yeah.
I like Tucson a lot. It's such a pretty city.
Yeah.
You know, and it's deceptively large.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't look like
Yeah.
a big city, but it's a big city.
I was telling a story how you guys are like the soundtrack to like a lot of people's lives, and you did a show at a club called The Rock years ago, and my girlfriend, I played in the band, my girlfriend left me for my guitar player, and Iris had just come out, and I walk up, and the first 2 people I see were my girlfriend and my old guitar player.
Oh.
No longer on speaking terms, but I'll remember Iris for that, and it's still a great song.
Wait, hold on a second. Wait a minute, hold on. You saw the new boyfriend.
I saw my old guitar player. We
Your old
broke up
guitar
over
player.
this.
The band broke up.
Band broke up over the girl.
Wow.
I'm watching you guys
Must
playing
have been all
Iris,
the
and I'm
girl.
staring them down, going, "How dare you leave me?" But you guys will always have a
Wow. I apologize.
great. No,
for
it was a
that.
great song. It got me
I
through
don't
a lot.
like to be associated with any bad
No,
movies.
it got me through a lot, actually. By the way, so I want to say you're a soundtrack to a lot of people's lives.
Yeah, I think when your music becomes sort of like a soundtrack to people's lives, you get the whole life.
Yeah.
You don't get to pick and choose.
You guys,
know?
yeah. Absolutely.
It's the whole, and you guys have evolved in your music. I mean, I'm listening to Miracle Pill, amazing,
Thank you.
by the way, the single
Yeah.
and the album.
Thank
It's very, in my first take is it's very chanty and mantra-y. Like, what place were you in when you were writing that?
Very chanty mantra.
You nailed it.
No, it's like,
That's an insanely accurate portrait. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. I was, the songs just kind of came out the way they did.
yeah.
You know, kind of let the song kind of steer where you're going, and and I like to work with people that are kind of out of my style of music. You know, like I like to work with people that are in, working like electronic music and pop music and some, guys that do weird metal
Right.
things and stuff. But you just kind of put it all together and you make a song out of it.
Well, and how does that work, like with you and Robbie? Because you guys have known each other for so long. You guys have continued to evolve. You guys write so many great songs. Is it you're writing a melody first? Are you on your guitar, Johnny? Robbie? Are you coming up with the ideas? You guys go back and forth. How does that work? How does the writing process? How has it evolved?
Well, generally what you hear us singing on the record, the songs sort of begin their journey from, either my mind or John's, and then, the process goes into a room with some other people at that point, and, becomes a song.
Yeah, I mean, I generally write on my own and write with other people. I mean, I write more with other people
Right.
than I do on my own. But just because I sat in a room for 20 years, literally 20 years by myself.
Right.
And I was just like, I was in my spare bedroom putting together my little home studio, and I was just like, I can't sit here by myself for 6 months.
Right.
I can't do it.
Well, actually, that's a perfect segue. Speaking of not being alone, you're a new dad.
I am.
How is that going to affect your writing, do you think?
I don't believe there'll be a lot of dad rock. Bought my Berber.
No, but like your
no.
place, you're in a different, it's a little
I'm
bit.
in a different
Does it
place.
change? Yeah, does it change your approach?
I think having children is incredibly soothing and amazing, and then incredibly anxiety provoking at the same time, because you're terrified you're gonna F their life up.
Oh, yeah.
Or at least I am. So, but so there may be maybe a little more angst on the next bit of music. But she's almost 3, so
Okay.
she's becoming quite the little lady.
Yeah.
You
It'll happen fast, right?
Oh my
Yeah.
God. She yells at me.
Yeah.
She already yells at me.
So, what do you guys have planned for 2020? Expecting a big year? What's on the Goo Goo Dolls agenda?
Yeah, a bunch of overseas stuff.
Okay.
Coming
Great.
together right now. We got some summer plans It's in the computer that they put it, the supercomputer
Yeah.
that they put it in to see what kind of great summer we're gonna have.
There's
so we're,
To be determined, is that what it is?
So we're right there right
Okay.
which basically means we can't disclose who we're touring with.
Right,
So,
right. I.e.
You know, yeah,
Right.
that's what that means because the deal's not done. So,
So I have to ask you guys a question real quick. You guys are Buffalo guys.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's got. How do you feel about the Buffalo Bills on the verge of making the playoffs? Are you invested in that? Are you guys lifelong Bills fans? What's your take on the Bills and Josh Allen?
nothing.
No.
I got nothing.
I think Robbie's got an opinion on it though.
Well, I mean, I live there.
Right.
Life's shitty there when the Bills lose.
It's a big deal.
So because it really affects the psyche of the city. So
Right.
Yeah.
so in that context, go Bills.
Right,
But,
there you go.
yeah. So.
Okay, gotcha.
Well,
Well, that fell flat. Okay.
on the other end of the spectrum, it's the holidays.
Yes.
You're here for our holiday show, which we're super excited to hear all your music. But do you think maybe a Christmas song or any
Uh-oh.
sort of Christmas holiday cheer? A little,
I mean,
maybe.
tonight?
Maybe.
Yeah, you're breaking out. She's asking, are you breaking out a holiday song? The Goo Goo Dolls maybe doing a
Well-
holiday song tonight?
Well, we're definitely not gonna do "Baby It's Cold."
Don't touch it.
You're not gonna bring Brian in
Don't.
tonight?
I just think that's such a weird.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, obviously your mind can take it to a weird place. But I always thought, because my wife and I used to try to figure out how to sing that song
Right.
together.
Aw.
You know, and I thought it was always just this kind of flirty exchange between two people.
Right.
That's what I thought. But apparently, the guy's a date rapist.
That's the word on the street.
Who's
I'm going to leave that one
Well,
alone.
so not that one. Not
people
that
just
one.
gotta chill
Alright.
out.
I would agree with you completely on
I
that.
mean, we're just so engulfed in rage,
Yeah.
you know, and
A little too buttoned up.
yeah, everybody's a little too buttoned
I
up.
agree.
I was in
Yeah.
when we were in Spain. I was talking to this woman, and she was like, "You know, the problem with you Americans is you just have to grow the fuck up."
Yeah.
Sorry, I know you have to
No,
bleep me.
no, we'll beep that. That's
But
fine.
yeah,
No, it's for the podcast. We'll leave
she
it.
was like, "You just have to grow the fuck up."
She's on to something.
She's on to something. I mean, you know, these are very interesting times
Yeah,
that we
very.
live in, and you know,
And when you guys have managed to avoid all of that too, by the way, you don't get. When we talk about the Goo Goo Dolls, talk about great music,
yeah.
the careers that you have, but we don't. You guys are not very. I mean, this is a compliment, and I hope you take it the right way. You're not very controversial. That's a good thing, right?
I mean, we're not without our opinions.
I'm sure.
For sure, and we've
Right.
been involved in some places, but right now it's pretty toxic, man.
Oof,
And I don't know. It just feels like if we can put some good energy out there, then let's put some good energy out there right now.
I mean, I did an experiment one night, and I believe we were in Richmond, Virginia, and I said, you know, if this is purely theoretical, but if we were in a vacuum, it would dictate that half this room voted for Trump, and the other half boos. And then
Open up the
know,
floodgates.
I'm just
I love
like,
it. though. I love it.
"Ah,
Yeah, yeah.
shit."
Right.
And then, but the other half voted for Hillary.
And
So-
half the room booze.
And then
Right,
half-
right. No, it's
Yeah,
unbelievable.
yeah,
Right,
it's
right.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but all of us are here in this one room tonight, and we're all having a good time singing songs. You know, I really think it's time for people to start trying to find similarities
Yeah.
instead of the differences between all of us. And
Yeah.
it's like, social media has become like a toxic waste site
Oof.
Oh my gosh.
for everything, and nobody knows what the truth is. And I really feel like, I don't know, man. Like my Spanish friend said, everybody's just got to grow the fuck up.
Robbie, you have anything to add to that?
Yeah.
Robbie's smart enough.
Girl, and that's why we're here at the Tucson Subaru Share the Love event. So,
We're sharing the love.
and
Are we sharing the love?
I think we
Well, that
are.
might be some tough love to chew on.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're speaking truth, though, by the way.
well, I mean,
There's a reason why you guys have lasted and you guys continue to be relevant. So,
Yeah, we might not be after this. I feel like if I open my mouth about anything except everything's great, everything's great.
We're one
They're
hashtag
gonna
away
be
from
like,
Oh,
being
yeah.
in trouble right now.
Hashtag done. No, you're not. You're fine.
Yeah, but I always feel like I'm going to be banished to an iceberg that's melting. But there's no global warming, is there? I don't know. I don't know.
All right, let's get out of here.
Well, this is what I like because we got that back east mentality, and Johnny and Robbie, it's the back east mentality.
I'm walking through a minefield.
Yeah. But we appreciate you spending some time with us. Welcome back to Tucson.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, we're big fans. And we're super excited to have you here for the Share the Love. You have anything to add?
I'm just excited about these Swedish fish.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Please.
You know
take
what?
as
I
much
got a
as-
whole bag for you.
Yeah, we love them.
Who chose the Swedish fish? Like
It's just sort of around.
Yeah,
They're
it just
around.
it was a joke, and then everything. All of a sudden, there's Swedish fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're omnipresent.
yeah, no, they're
Somebody
very
ran with
delicious.
the Swedish
I
fish.
like it.
Really
Really
rough
good
on the
choice,
dental
guys.
work.
And make sure they're fresh, because otherwise you're gonna.
Oh yeah, they're terrible. They're terrible.
Guys, thank you so much.
Thank
the
you for
Goo Goo
having
Dolls.
us.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas!
What? That's
You can say that. No,
you are so insensitive.
say it all day. I love it.